If I had a nickel for every time I was so good at a video game, I'd have 1 nickel.
Andrew,
What?
wanna play some video games?
Welcome to Hidden Gems, where we try and unearth the unknown classics in the video gaming library. When it comes to the NES, people know about stuff like Super Mario Bros. And Battletoads, but hey, who's ever heard of this game? This is a video game. This is a video game.
Russian Attack is an action arcade game developed by Konami in 1985 and eventually ported to the NES.
Now, Konami's a relatively unknown developer. I mean, who's ever heard of them? It's not like they made anything big or famous, right?
Players take control of a US Spec Ops soldier as he infiltrates a Russian military base. See, that's why it's called Russian Attack. You know, like Russian. Get it? It's subtle!
So, how's it hold up? I mean, Castlevania's about the same age, and it's one of the greatest NES games ever made. Can Russian Attack live up to its cousin? One way to find out. Oh.
I just want to point out, this is the fastest fucking start screen I've ever seen. Seriously, it's only up for like 2 seconds. I guess the guys at Konami were serious. Don't want to play the game? That's fine, it'll play itself.
Wait a sec, I thought this game was ported out in 87, but this start screen says it's more like 67. This is some really advanced shit for 67. The NES wasn't even around at that time. Or was it?
So we're given our mission right at the get-go. Destroy the enemy's secret weapon. You got it. Our Spec Ops soldier here, is this him? He looks like a fucking mailman. Not like the decked out guy in the cartridge at all. I mean, sure, the graphics on the NES were limited, but come on. You couldn't give him a less conspicuous color that's more associated with the military? I don't know, for instance, green? In international releases, the game is called Green Beret, so why is his beret blue?
At least you get some awesome weapons, like this bitchin' rifle, some grenades, and a knife!
Alrighty then, time to make like Mega Man and rush in with my arsenal.
Yeah.
Wait, where's my gun? Where's my arsenal of weapons? Where are my grenades? Fuck.
You start the game with just the knife, and it doesn't even look like a knife. It's more like a baton. Whacking baddies with my baseball bat. U.S. Special Forces mailman for MLB Player of the Year.
So the United States military sees that their enemy, the Soviet Union, is developing a top-secret weapon which could give them the advantage in the Cold War and allow them to continue the spread of communism across the world. So why the fuck do they only send in one soldier with a fucking knife? I get it, we want this guy to be epic like other action heroes of the 80s, like Indiana Jones, Jack Burton, John Rambo. But who the hell remembers Russian Attack guy? The dude doesn't even get a name.
Probably John something or other. I mean, it was a popular name at the time. Just look at McClane and Matrix.
Well, at least these guys aren't the smartest. They just like running up to John here and trying to tag him. Never saw that baton coming.
Oh my god, the Ruskies are ninjas!
When does this happen in the Cold War? Let me see if there's a way I can hit him with my baton. Let me try jumping. Wait. A isn't jump? But B's the knife weapon. So what's A supposed to do, and how am I supposed to... Up is jump? Up is jump. Up is jump!
I can't imagine this working that well, even in the arcade version. Don't get me wrong, up is certainly a viable direction that leads to one jumping. Most people tend to go up when they jump, but it feels so weird and clunky here on the NES. It's no wonder games like Castlevania and Mario made the A button the standard jump. And if you're just pressing up, you go straight up. In order to jump diagonally, you have to hit a diagonal on the D-pad, something that's really difficult over certain platforming sections, whereas it might be easier with, say, a stick?
Alright, made it to the end of the level. Now it's time to lay down the law.
killed them all. Not just the men, but the women and the children.
Man, just look at that jump. So graceful, so beautiful. He's just annihilated an entire battalion with his one RPG. Well, that's a plus. At least he can live with a clear conscience!
Stage 2, this ought to be good. Nice open field with planes in the back, chain link fence, and the design of the enemies is improved. Now they have Russian hats. Makes them look ready to dance.
Oh, well now, the difficulty's gone from SNES to true NES here in Stage 2. No more of that pansy-ass walk-straight-up Goomba logic. Now you get to dodge straight people, jumping ninjas, the Watchmen in the Tower, and Golden Ground Gunmen! That's a relief. I was worried this wouldn't live up to such NES classics like Ninja Gaiden in terms of fun and... never mind.
This guy here on top of the truck is really nice, actually. You whack him in the face and he drops an item like the RPG or the grenade. It's pretty nice, especially considering that he's one of the enemies. Maybe he's secretly on our side like a double agent, and we're just whacking him because we hate him.
Fuck you, Larry! I'll take on the Soviet structure myself if I have to. Or maybe I'll get some help.
Really, the charm of this game comes not from going through solo, but from teaming up with your friendly neighborhood fireman! Time to douse the flames of this communist regime with the waters of the free market!
Teaming up definitely gives you more of a chance to reach the end of a level, since when either one of you dies, you just spawn right where you're at, rather than the previous checkpoint, which in single player sets you back pretty far if you're not careful.
Together we're an unstoppable force of American justice!
Oh, fuck me in the
Fuck!
Well, this game's a piece of shit.
So now what do we do?
Why does that taste like Sharpie? Who drinks this stuff?
Hello YouTube, thank you so much for watching the very first episode of Hidden Gems. Andrew and I really hope you liked the very first episode, and if you do, please hit the subscribe button below. We have a lot more content coming out.
God, it's all over my mouth and I don't feel like tasting that anymore. Thank you.